study by a magazine called Christian Science Monitor said that over 16,000 traffic fatalities were caused by texting and driving. As the world we live in today moves more and more towards electronic communication, we need to realize that the dangers that this presents for us on the road. I have done a lot of research on this topic, and I've been around people that have been affected by texting and driving, and I want you to take the stand today to sign the pledge not to text and drive. We've all heard that texting and driving is bad. We have heard it for the past couple of years, and we're basically beaten over the head with this information. But a new study also says that it is worse than drunk driving. Christian Science Monitor also says that it's 10 times worse than drunk driving. But this is also something that doesn't affect just teens as they portray it to be. 47% of adults and 34% of teens have admitted to texting and driving. That's a lot of people that are driving on your roads every day. Companies such as AT&T, Verizon, and many celebrities have both made agreements and tried to stop texting and driving. And they've also put out many articles on the margin of error that it has. Business Week tells us that the margin of error when someone's texting and driving is 2 to 3%. That's 2 seconds that you're looking at your phone, that 2-year-old in front of you is hit by a car and it's killed. That's 3 seconds that you look down at your phone and you run off the side of the road. We know how bad it is, and we can look at statistics all day long, but until it affects you personally, it's not going to mean anything. I found this out when a friend of mine was driving through an intersection and missed a red light. She was looking at her phone and texting, and an 18-wheeler hit her. And when she spun out of control, then another one hit her. And when people came to the scene, they didn't know how she could have been alive. They didn't know how they were going to get her out of the car. They didn't know what was going on. When they finally got her out of the car and rushed her to the hospital, she was in a coma for 3 days before she finally passed away. And this was all because she couldn't put down the phone for 30 seconds while she made one drive across an intersection to go to another store. We need to do something to fix this problem. We need to do something to stop it. People like the Jonas Brothers and big corporations have made many campaigns up and traveled across the countries trying just to get us to stop and to teach us the dangers. Nowadays, many of the distracted deaths are on the rise, and this is a scary thought. Even though we know it's bad, and even though people have told us to stop, and even though we know all the statistics, we are all probably going to continue to do this until we realize how bad it is. There's many pledges online, traveling around, at schools, that you can sign to say, I'm not going to text and drive. There's radio stations, celebrities, and everyone else that is willing to help and willing to take a stand against texting and driving and just wants you to stand with them. As we realize the danger of everything that's coming in, we just need to remember that those 2 or 3 seconds that you're looking at your phone, that one text message that could have just been a yeah or a smiley face, is that really worth the life of someone? Is that really worth your own life? You need to realize the danger in what you're doing and how it doesn't affect just you, but everyone around you. You need to realize the selfish act that you're taking part in whenever you pick up that phone when you're driving down the road. Everyone here today is affected by what I've just said in a different way. But I want to encourage you to go to mtv.com and sign the X the Text pledge and take a stand against texting and driving, and you not be the person that's going to kill the 2-year-old or total someone's car. I just hope that today you're realizing the consequences of all of your actions and what steps that you need to take to make your actions, your words speak louder than your actions.
Thank you.